So the time of the year where Juventus fans desperately want the season to end as soon as possible has finally arrived. I mean, I give Juventus props. It came later than I expected. And to be honest, this season has been really disappointing. We went into the season with a lot of high hopes. You know, Allegri's second season. Hopefully he can do something great with the squad. New players, a lot of good players coming in like Di Maria, Pogba, Bremer. You know, really good players that really could have helped us this season. And obviously players like Di Maria and Bremer have done well individually, but you know, players like Pogba have missed out a lot of matches. And it's really disappointing because as a team, we haven't been playing well these recent games. And the only time where we really were playing good was around like that November until like February, March period where we were pretty good, to be honest, despite some really mediocre performances here and there. We were doing quite well, and to be honest, I would call that the purple patch in all honesty, because just look how we were at the beginning of the season, look how we are now. I mean, this is the true team that we are at this very moment. Like that purple patch, it was great, we were performing really well, we were winning a lot of games. So where's the consistency? I don't know. Yesterday, obviously, as you guys know, we lost against Inter 1-0, and it was just a depressing performance overall because we had no shot at even tying the game. When the goal went in, I was like, this is Inter's game to lose, considering we have been so bad in attack recently. And to be honest, I feel like most of the fan base does agree now that Allegri has to leave. He has a good enough squad to at least win a trophy in 2 years, and it really does seem like we're not going to be winning any trophies this season. We're not winning the Europa League. I wouldn't get my hopes too high in all honesty, because you know, we're facing a Sevilla side who obviously have historically been good in the Europa League, and if I'm not mistaken, this is our 4th domestic loss in a row. Do you realize how crazy that is? Like, we probably broke another record, another negative record, which I wouldn't be surprised if we did. I haven't heard of any new records being broken, but I'm pretty sure we probably did. And you know, as a Juventus supporter, these past 3 seasons have been really disappointing. I mean, going into these seasons with such high hopes and coming out of it with basically nothing really sucks in all honesty. And this really shows a downward trend since we sacked Allegri, ironically, back in 2019, because we went from dominating Italy, easily winning the Scudetto, to sacking Allegri, getting Sarrian, and barely winning the Scudetto, then getting Pirlo, not winning the Scudetto, but still winning a Coppa Italia and Supercoppa Italiana, to then getting Allegri and going trophyless, to now potentially going trophyless again, and maybe even missing the Champions League with a whole point deduction thing. And we'll probably miss out on top 4 regardless, because we're so bad at the moment, we probably would drop out of top 4, considering we have Roma and Milan right behind us, and Inter aren't too far off either. It makes me even more upset as a Juve fan, considering that there's literally nothing to look forward to for the next season. At least in the other seasons, we had a few changes to look forward to, and now we literally have nothing, because Allegri is not getting sacked. There's no chance Allegri is getting sacked. There probably won't be any new exciting signings anytime soon. We're probably gonna have to play Arthur and Zakaria. I know these guys are turning back from their loans at their respective clubs, and I don't want to make this like a season review at the moment, because it really shouldn't be. I should be talking about the Inter game, but that game was so bland and so boring that there generally isn't anything to talk about. We conceded a goal from like a half chance, DeMarco scored, and that was basically the game. Like, Inter didn't really create much, Juventus didn't really create much, Inter defended well, and that's all they needed to do from that point. There are still games to play, but I'm not really optimistic. If we win the Europa League, that will be something nice, I'm not gonna lie. As I said before, I think it's really unrealistic. And look, man, it is what it is. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know your thoughts about this season and, you know, about the match too in the comments down below. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to like, share, subscribe, more Scott content. I'll see you in the next one.